Nicki Minaj and Cardi B just went off on Megan Thee Stallion for being messy and throwing shade at them in her new song. She called Nicki a washed-up crackhead and threw Cardi under the bus by claiming she's a flop who's clinging on to pop artists to catch a hit. It's unclear what exactly triggered Meg into throwing these unprovoked shots at Nicki and Cardi, but she's more than likely trying to get one of them to respond so she can have her own little Drake and Kendrick moment, especially after seeing how everything went great for her when Nicki went on her 3-day spiral over his. What's even crazier about this is, not too long ago, she and Cardi were besties, but now she's throwing shade at Cardi and calling her a flop? Chill, these new rap girls don't have a drop of loyalty in them. Okay, so this whole mess started a few days ago when Megan dropped her new single, Boa. The song really ain't too much exceptional, but it's your usual braggadocious Megan Thee Stallion song. Folks were still intrigued, especially after they noticed that Megan was being hella shady in the song and was throwing some shots at her fellow female rappers, especially Nicki and Cardi. People weren't really surprised that she was shading Nicki because she and Nicki initially started off the year by having an extremely nasty publicized feud that left Nicki looking crazy as hell. But when it comes to Cardi, it is a bit surprising because they have a good working relationship with each other, or at least that's what it looked like from the outside. They collaborated on their mega smash hit WAP and even had another collaboration last year called Bongos. But aside from their music collaborations, the two of them seem to get along in real life. But it looks like something may have happened behind the scenes because Megan is throwing major shade at Cardi now and being very direct with it. So in her new song Boa, she rapped, "Bees is bitter, they thought it was sweet. All of a sudden they vegan, they don't want beef. Talking out of veneers, I'm knocking out seed. I pop ish, they went pop. They bought Birkins, I bought stock. They all know my ish hot, ain't listen when your ish dropped. All my diamonds dancing, I ain't need to make no TikTok. B, your time up." Now for those of y'all who don't know, Cardi has veneers and she has broken them off. She's also notorious for buying Birkins every other week and has an entire closet dedicated to the hundreds of Birkins that she's bought and received over the years. Not only that, but Cardi recently had a show on TikTok and Megan explicitly said in her song, "I ain't need to make no TikTok." And let's not forget that Cardi did go pop when she dropped an entire pop song with Shakira, which she and her fans probably thought was gonna be as big as Karol G and Nicki Minaj's song Tusa. But the song flopped miserably and honestly disappeared. Now prior to this song, Cardi had released 2 other songs back to back, but didn't make too much noise past their first week. So Megan has been seeing all these L's that Cardi has been taking in her career and basically decided to be messy by throwing it in her face, saying that her going pop was still not enough to get a hit or save her career. The shade is clear as day, y'all, but the reason why folks are still conflicted about whether it's about Cardi or not is because she and Megan was supposed to be cool, but the lyrics perfectly fit Cardi and nobody else. The girls have clearly been having some issues behind the scenes and Megan is ready to put it all on blast. But that's not all, because she also went off on Nicki and finally gave Nicki a response to her song Bigfoot. Now if y'all remember, Nicki and Megan set the tone for this current rap beef we're experiencing right now in hip-hop after they went off on each other. It all started when Megan threw shade at Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty, for his past SA convictions, as well as her creepy brother for his SA conviction, when she rapped, "These girls don't be mad at Megan, these girls mad at Megan's law." She also went on to troll Nicki for photoshopping her pictures to look skinnier than she actually is so she can compete with the younger girls. She said, "Don't you ever grab a mic and think that me and you competing. Bad B and the walls ain't bending. Post a photo and names start trending." And I kid you not, the song triggered the hell out of Nicki and made her act a way we have never seen her act before. She put out hundreds of tweets dissing Megan, accusing her of lying on her dead mom, and even claiming that Megan slept with her stepdad after her mom died. She also accused Megan of lying on Tory Lanez despite all of the evidence that's out there to support Megan's claim. She went off on Megan for sleeping with Tory while he was still in a relationship with Kelsey. Slut-shamed Megan and encouraged her fans to pull up at Megan's mother's graveyard to destroy the place. Child, Nicki was legitimately losing her mind, y'all. And let's not forget about how she was jumping from IG Lives to Station Head to Twitter to TikTok, then back to IG again. Just going in on Megan and anybody who supported her. Now, despite how aggressive Nicki was with her response, Megan actually played the unbothered card with her and kept things real classy. She didn't respond to Nicki at all. That was until she released this new song where she called Nicki out for spiraling on social media and being hooked on substances. She rapped, "I took off on bees and left them behind. How do you hate me if I'm on your mind? Sending me messages ain't Valentine. Bees is messy, but I'm petty." It's obviously clear as day that Meg is saying petty in reference to Nicki's marital last name being Petty. Once again, Megan is dragging Nicki's marriage into the conversation so she can bait her into responding. She went on to say, "Don't gotta edit, check the Getty. I keep it real. I keep it sexy. Calling for backup before they address me. HOEs do all that typing, but never once did I get pressed. It's obvious B's still obsessed." Here, she's addressing Nicki's multiple tweets and always photoshopping her photos on IG to look skinnier than she actually is, unlike Meg, who's always in the gym and actually putting in the work to get snatched. Oh, but she wasn't done whacking on Nicki just yet. She also rapped, "Just crossed another op off the checklist. Spanking these rap bees, yeah, that's my fetish. All that effing talking, but let's see who really make a move. Post a picture, bees call me mother, now who's sonning who?" Child, Meg is keeping her foot on Nicki's neck, y'all. She basically just said she enjoys enraging these rap girls like what she did to Nicki, and even went on to reference Nicki's popular catchphrase, "These bees are my sons," when she said, "Bees call me mother, who's sonning who?" Megan clearly wants all the smoke, but unfortunately for her, she's not gonna get the response that she wants from Nicki because she's on a sold-out world tour right now. And it honestly looks like Nicki has moved on from the situation. She had a lot of energy for it when Megan dropped his, but since Megan didn't respond, she just moved on. Now, Cardi, on the other hand, may give her the response that she's looking for when she drops her next single, but we'll just have to wait and see. As usual, people had their own thoughts about this. Like this person who said, "If Megan is shading Cardi, I won't be too surprised considering Cardi's ghostwriter is Megan's old boyfriend, and we all know their friendship isn't genuine. They bond off of not liking Nicki." Another person said, "Meg don't mess with Cardi anymore because Cardi is still hanging and working with Party after the diss he dropped." But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Megan coming for Cardi and Nicki? And do y'all think Cardi and Meg really fell out because of partisan? Y'all been knew what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.